South Africa has recently been named the friendliest country in the world. We offer a very warm welcome to KwaZulu-Natal and Durban to you as our guest for the next few days. And as the Minister of Tourism, Honorable Patricia de Lille, noted recently, and I quote, KwaZulu-Natal is a mirror of Africa's warmth, resilience, and potential, unquote. This in itself is a testimony that KwaZulu-Natal is the right place for you to be. And there is no better place to host Africa's travel in Indaba. This year's Africa's travel in Indaba promises to be a bumper gathering. With a record number of delegates, 1,200 exhibitors or more from 26 countries, as well as 908 budget international buyers, representing 55 global markets, and not forgetting the media from far and wide. With a record number of delegates attending, this shows the renewed interest in this major event which is being hosted in our city and in our province over the next few days. More than 7,430 business-to-business meetings have already been set up, and I am confident that this number has grown to date. 120 small and medium tourism enterprises, including a dozen in our KwaZulu-Natal region, have been given the opportunity to showcase their products at this high-profile and vibrant event. It is fair to say that we meet at interesting times. The devastation of the COVID-19 era is behind us, and tourism is making a big comeback, as witnessed by the record number of delegates attending this South Africa's travel in Indaba. As the hosts of this prestigious business breakfast, we are delighted to welcome you all back to our usual breakfast venue, which is the Hilton Hotel, which is now fully operational after having been forced to close down during the COVID-19 pandemic. It is encouraging to see familiar tourism landmarks like the Durban Hilton Hotel back in business, particularly because it is within a walking distance of the award-winning Nkosi Albert Lutuli International Convention Center and handy for our conference delegates. We are confident that this year's Africa's travel in Indaba will be as successful and even more so than last year's event, which brought in more than 550 million rand to the region, 228 million rand in direct economic activity in Durban, and another 333 rippling across the region. We are also meeting at exciting times when tourism arrivals to the country and the region are on the increase, and when we in KwaZulu-Natal are on the cusp of welcoming new tourism developments and are prioritizing and supporting various catalytic projects. The success is not accidental, of course, but it is a result of consistent investment in tourism infrastructure, in marketing, events and destination readiness. The province is now in an age of increased opportunities, and we are positioning tourism, one of the region's greatest assets, as a strategic pillar of economic recovery and regional development. We mean business, and are taking bold steps to achieve that goal. We have ambitious plans to attract more international visitors to the region, and this includes securing direct flights from key tourism and business destinations in Europe and Asia and other priority destinations. King Shaka International Airport remains a strategic asset. It has just been named the best regional airport in Africa for its exceptional service and amenities in the prestigious Skytrax Awards. And we are pursuing partnerships with global carriers, including efforts to secure a direct route from air flights. This will coincide with and support the flagship development of the 200 billion rand major investment into the Club Med Resort at Indaba on the KwaZulu-Natal North Coast. This mega development is due to open in July this year. Club Med will offer a unique beach and safari experience, the first in sub-Saharan Africa. We are also exploring new air connectivity routes to India and the United Kingdom, and we are revamping our regional airports to ensure those wishing to charter smaller planes can use these to access some of our high-end safari and game reserves, popular in markets such as Germany, the UK, and the USA. I am further pleased to report that we are making progress on the cable car project, which was first announced at the Africa Travel Indaba several years ago. My department is prioritizing this project through public sector coordination, investor facilitation, and through enabling infrastructure. This long-awaited cable car project will unlock cross-border tourism potential. As you may recall, the cable car will be located strategically in Okhahlamba, Drakensberg, in the majestic Drakensberg Mountains. As you will also appreciate, this is not a standard tourism development, but it is a cross-border initiative involving two countries, which is South Africa and the Kingdom of Lesotho, and two provinces, the province of KwaZulu-Natal and the province of the Free State. This has understandably made coordination complex and at times slow. But we assure you that we are doing everything in our power to fast-track the project, and we are pleased to say that we are making progress. We are actively engaging our counterparts in order to move forward towards a shared agreement and coordinated implementation. And as I stressed that we in KwaZulu-Natal are committed to seeing this iconic job-creating and destination-defining project through. We are also committed to rebuilding KZN Wildlife, which is one of KwaZulu-Natal's jewels and strategic assets. We are poised to make it reach its conservation and tourism mandates. We are committed to rebuilding it through financial injection and restructuring, strategic leadership, integration into the biodiversity economy, and alignment with ecotourism objectives strongly led by our entities in tourism as well as KZN Wildlife and KZN Tourism and Film Authority. These products are well loved and appreciated by wildlife enthusiasts around the world and have become a must-visit products. Therefore, we have prioritized revamping them in order to ensure that we keep them within the global standards so that we keep attracting visitors all year round. As you may know, South Africa recently introduced the top operators training schemes, which are called TTOs, in order to fast-track the visa process, particularly for Indian tourists, but also for Chinese visitors, from what was 20 days to as little as 24 hours, or at the most 3 days. Some 35 Indian tour operators who are attending Africa's travel Indaba are to receive hands-on training to certify them on the scheme. 75,000 Indian tourists visited South Africa last year. Now it is hoped that because of the TTOs and quicker issuing of visas, that figure will reach 100,000 this year. As South Africa holds the chair of the G20, the Intergovernmental Forum of 20 Major Economies, the G20 summit will come to the African soil for the first time in November. Work and collaboration is already underway, and the second G20 Tourism Working Group has been taking place and will continue during the Indaba. These meetings actually do raise our status for the meetings, incentives, conference, and events sector. And they do position Durban as Africa's conference capital and business tourism hub. As our Minister of Tourism has said, this is going to be a golden opportunity to forge meaningful partnerships for tourism growth on a global scale. And as KwaZulu-Natal, we plan to be on the forefront of this in order to reap maximum benefits for our province. We have the track record. As you probably know, Africa's travel Indaba has been staged in Durban, KwaZulu-Natal for more than 30 years, and we are committed to retaining it in KwaZulu-Natal. We are actively working with industry partners and national stakeholders to ensure that it remains a provincial asset. We have the infrastructure, we have the hospitality capacity, and we have the track record behind us. And we shall be doing everything in our power to engage with the Minister of Tourism and all others who are involved with the bid to ensure that KwaZulu-Natal continues to play this historical role. Finally, I wish to thank the entire tourism fraternity that continues to support Africa's travel Indaba, and I encourage you to visit our tourism and film stand and see what our magical Zulu Kingdom has to offer. We have exciting products that will add value to what makes South Africa a must-sell destination. I thank you, ladies and gentlemen.